Hello everyone, good afternoon to one and all once again. Today I am going to explain a new code, that is cyclic code. In this lecture we are seeing the properties of cyclic code. There are the two properties, linearity property and cyclic property. Then code word polynomial, generator polynomial for a cyclic code, generation of a non-systematic code word and generation of a systematic code word. In previous lecture we see the syndrome for the block code, then how to use the syndrome to detect the error correction and detection purpose, and how to correct if the error will be present in received code word. Now in this lecture we introduce the cyclic code. Cyclic codes are also a linear block codes. Mainly the important linear block codes are the cyclic codes. There are the two main properties of this cyclic code. So let us begin with the cyclic codes. So first we define cyclic code. So a code to be cyclic code will satisfy the two properties. So which are two properties? First one is a linearity property, and second one is nothing but the cyclic property. A code which is to be satisfied two properties then we called as a cyclic code. So which one property? Linearity property and cyclic property. So first, what is meant by linearity property? A linearity property, it states that a code is said to be linear if sum of any two code words also is a code word. This property is called as linearity property. So this property states that the cyclic codes are the linear block codes. Okay, so this property states that the cyclic codes are linear block codes. This is first one property. The sum of the code is said to be linear if sum of any two words are also is a code word. This is the property state that the cyclic codes are the linear block codes. For example, if we take these two code words, first code word 1, 0, 1, 1, 00. This is first code, and code word second, that is 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0. If we perform the addition between two codes by arithmetic two modulo operation, if we add these two sum of code words, it produces a third code word that is also called as a cyclic code, which satisfies the linearity property. So if we add according to arithmetic modulo 2 operation means XOR, so we get 0, 1 0 1 1 1. So this is also a valid code word. So the code which satisfies this property, that is called as your cyclic code. The second property which belongs to the cyclic code is cyclic property. Cyclic code property or cyclic property, we can say that simply. So what is meant by cyclic property? A code is said to be cyclic if cyclic shift of a code word result in the formation of another code word. So that is called as a cyclic property. So this is the second. So the shifting may be 1 bit right time in everywhere or left shift. So all the n bit code word obtained by circular right shifting a new code word, this is called as a cyclic property. So this is the second property which is related to when any code satisfies these two properties. First one is a linearity property and second one is cyclic property. Then we said that it is a cyclic code. Now we introduce the generator polynomial for the cyclic code. So cyclic property already we have discussed. So it is possible to treat the elements, the word length of n bit and coefficient of the polynomial of degree n. So next is a two code word polynomial. Earlier we discussed the cyclic property. The cyclic discussed earlier suggested it is possible to treat the element of code word length of n as the coefficient of the polynomial of degree n. So we can write down the code word polynomial in the form of polynomial. So having the code word length of n as a coefficient of a polynomial of degree n minus 1 for the code word, that is a code word have coefficient x0, x1, x2 up to xn minus 1. So these are the coefficient of polynomial. So we can be expressed in code word polynomial, can be expressed in the form of a code word polynomial as so xd is equal to x0 plus x1 into d, x2 into d2 up to xn minus 1 raised to n minus 1. So this is the code word polynomial. Okay, and where d is an arbitrary real variable, real variable. So we can write down this polynomial, the given coefficient of polynomial in terms of the polynomial of degree n minus 1. Now we can important conclusion, some of the important conclusion from the code word polynomial. For binary codes, the coefficients are d1, d2, d raised to 2 up to dn minus 1 is in the form of ones and zeros. Each power d is polynomial represent the 1 bit cyclic shift in time. So these powers represent the cyclic shift. Thus the multiplication of polynomial of xd, d is equivalent to the cyclic shift or rotation to the right provided by the d raised to n is equal to 1. Thus the special polynomial multiplication is known as multiplication modulo. So this is called as a multiplication modulo, and the single cyclic shift obtained by multiplying x of t means this polynomial by the arbitrary t. So mod is abbreviation for the modulo. So to remember, in order to cyclic shift we obtain, if we obtain the cyclic shift, we just multiply this code word polynomial by the d square. So we get the polynomial represent. So each shifted represent the different code words. Now we introduce the generator polynomial. Next is a generator polynomial. For cyclic code. Generator polynomial, which is represented by g of d, capital G of d, it is used to generation of cyclic code words from the message bits, and generation of the code word polynomial can be represented with the help of. So the generator polynomial is represented by g of d, representation of generator polynomial for cyclic code. Okay. By using this generator polynomial, we can introduce the code word polynomial. We can generate the code word polynomial for the cyclic code. So how can obtain? So x of d into m of d into g of d. So by using this equation, we can generate a code word polynomial by using generator polynomial. And to be remember, m of d is a message signal polynomial. Message signal polynomial of degree greater than or of degree less than or equal to k, where g of d is nothing but the already known generating polynomial of degree g of d is a generating polynomial of degree n minus k, and it is given by generator polynomial in terms of the polynomial equation. So g of d is equal to 1 plus g1 into d, g2 into d square up to g n minus k minus 1 t raised to n minus k minus 1 plus t n minus k. So this is the equation to obtain the generator polynomial. So generator polynomial can be represented in expressed in terms of the summation equation. So g of d is equal to 1 plus summation I equal to 1 n minus k minus 1 gi is equal to t raised to power I plus t raised to power n minus k. So this is the another equation which can be used to represent the generator polynomial in terms of the summation equation to be remember, which is very useful while calculating numerical in generator cyclic codes. Now how can obtain the generation of a non-systematic code words? So next point is the generation of a non-systematic code words. So generation of the non-systematic code words. The non-systematic code words can be obtained multiplication the message polynomial with the generator polynomial as follows. So we can obtain a non-systematic codes, non-systematic code words obtained this can be obtained by multiplication of a message polynomial, that is m of d, message polynomial m of d with the generator polynomial. Generator polynomial. So we can obtain the non-systematic code words. So we can write down as follows: x1 of d, first code word non-systematic code word polynomial x of d is equal to m1 of d, first message into g of d. Similarly, second code word polynomial, second message polynomial multiplied by generator polynomial. So on this way we can get the various non-systematic code word polynomials. Now how to obtain the generation of systematic code words. So there are the three steps to get the systematic code word from the given message polynomial and generator polynomial. So three steps involved to obtain in encoding process of for a systematic, to obtain a systematic n comma k cyclic code. Okay, so what are the steps to be followed? So step 1, multiply the message polynomial message polynomial that is m of d by d raised to n minus k to get Vn minus k into md. So this is the first step, and this multiplication is equivalent to the shifting the message bits by n minus k bits. Okay, then step 2, divide the shifted polynomial, that is obtained result 1 in first dn minus k into md by generator polynomial, g of d to obtain remainder b of d is equal to, so we divide d raised to power n minus k into md divided by generator polynomial, so we get quotient polynomial plus b of d divided by g into d. So where q of d is a quotient polynomial, we can say that quotient polynomial. Okay, note that all the addition will be performed by the arithmetic 2 modulo operation. Step 3, add remainder polynomial that is b of d into shifted message polynomial that is d raised to n minus k into md. Okay, d raised to n minus k polynomial, and to obtain the systematic polynomial code, to obtain the code word polynomial, x of t. So we can write down in equation format, so like this. So systematic code word polynomial that is x of t is equal to d raised to power n minus k m into d added the remainder polynomial that is b of t. So we can obtain the given polynomial. So therefore, to obtain the code word polynomial, exactly x of t is exactly divided by the generator polynomial, we get the systematic code words. So these are the steps to be followed to obtain the systematic code word. So in this lecture, we introduce the cyclic code. What is meant by cyclic code? There are the two properties of cyclic codes, then code word polynomial, then generator polynomial, then how to generate a non-systematic code word and systematic code word by the generator matrix. So we can stop here. Thank you.